Sweet to me, oh yeah, I always find my way.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Chicago White Sox.
Just about set to go. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Jonathan Cannon.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Nabs it, and there's one away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. If they're struggling with it, I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Batting third, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Maikel Garcia.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The pitch. 2-2 now. In the dirt, blocked. Pasquantino at second with 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score.
Look at me. Not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things and downgrades. Never had to be moving.
Back at right field. And today's starting pitcher, Cole Ragans. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase
Leading off the
Meitner.
White Sox, second baseman, Chase Fly draw.
And there's a foul ball. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
One out, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and now 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Just off the outside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So 1 left for the White Sox. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Adam Frazier. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Second inning here, no score. On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hitter, number
Carter
22.
Jensen steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
See if he can
One
go
ball,
upstairs a little
2
bit.
strikes.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Miguel Vargas. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
2 strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses the zone. 2-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one
Down to
missed.
3-2.
The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Lenny
And here's
Sosa.
Sosa to the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next pitch, not close, up high. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Caglione towards the line, tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That ball's foul.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Next pitch is downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. Over to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Royals bats are quiet there, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Right fielder Mike Tauchman.
And that drops in for a strike. Right side. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Teal getting ready to hit. Man at second. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. And he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Back to the top of the order now. Chase Meidroth digs in now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Now batting,
Andrew
right
Benintendi
fielder,
up to the
Andrew
plate.
This is the classic
Benintendi.
manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
And that misses. And a count 2-1. On the ground. Throws to first in time, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson
The
Montgomery.
shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
The shortstop
Outside.
takes the ball. Teal stands at second with 2 gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Got it. Nice grab. That is the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 1 and the Royals nothing.
Watch me, watch me, watch me. Let me work.
Here on the south
Leading off
side,
for the
John
Royals,
Sciambi with Chris
shortstop,
Singleton, and
Bobby
set
Witt
to lead
Jr.
off the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, that's out.
Next pitch in for a strike, 2-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And no one can get there. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. With the tying run on at first, top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Stays alive. Rips that one to right. And it one-hops the wall. Around third. He'll score and they've tied it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Michael Garcia will hit next. Man at second. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Go ahead run on base. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runners on the corners. No outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Adam Frazier steps in for the Royals.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next is the designated hitter, Carter Jensen. Two aboard, 2 outs. Out to short, Montgomery. Slings it across. They limit the damage here. KC gets one on the double. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom 4, Luis
Leading
Robert
off
now.
for the White Sox, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up. Massey sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
And now Miguel Vargas. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out and he makes all the plays. That's outside. And a count 2-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, number 7.
And now the DH, Edgar Caro. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Perez on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
gloves it, gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And that gives Bobby Witt Jr. a chance with 2 out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Yastrzemski off of first with 2 away. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-1.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jonathan Cannon departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and will be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Elvis
White Sox.
Peguero will take over here.
Number
Pretty
57.
tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 2 outs. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly
Now
what he was
batting,
looking for
third
right there.
baseman,
That pretty much
Mike
split the
Garcia.
zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That's outside.
that pitch is
2
out.
balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher Salvador Perez.
Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. Up the middle. Base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the left fielder, Adam Frazier. To the right side. And that one handled on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Lenyn Sosa. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey appears to be getting loose. Schreiber getting loose as well. Swings and misses. And it's 3-2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Sosa gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a breaking ball misses outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Teel. This one in the air, center field. Yastrzemski settles underneath it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Meidroth.
Chase Meidroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
That's a ball. 2 balls.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Massey to first, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox 1.
Pitching for
We're
the
back,
White Sox.
and they make a change to start
Number
the sixth.
71.
The new pitcher, Cam Boozer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the
Leading off for the
DH,
Royals,
Carter
the
Jensen.
designated hitter, number 22.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Three-two now. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit.
Now batting, number 14.
So a man aboard. And next up for the Royals, Jack Caglione. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one upstairs. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Brandon Iser up and throwing. Gilbert warming up as well. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here is Michael Massey. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox 1.
Now pitching for Kansas
Back now
City.
for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
56.
mound, Hunter Harvey.
Hunter Harvey.
There's Benintendi to
And
start it
leading
off.
to the White Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Swings and misses, and it's 2-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
2 down, bases empty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back.
Sox.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
40.
Tyler Gilbert.
Tyler Gilbert.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One down, bases empty. Short hop liner, handled it short. On to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
2 outs, bases empty. At the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. Not
Two
close
balls,
with that
1 strike.
one, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Carlos
Now pitching for
Estevez.
Kansas
And I
City.
can't imagine any save is an
Number
easy one.
53.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you
Estevez.
know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
And
Let's
leading
see
off
what he's
for
got
the
here to
White
try and
Sox.
close it out.
Third
Down the
baseman,
third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Vargas.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Now
And next is the designated hitter,
Number 7.
Edgar Quero. The White Sox trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to
1 ball,
choke up a little
2
bit,
strikes.
get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up and in, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Estevez is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on.
3-2.
That's ball 4.
That's
Tried
up.
another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's to third, Garcia. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the